Hello, good afternoon to one and all. I am Priyanka Narode from Computer Department. Today I am going to speak on topic software testing. So, what is software testing? Software testing is the process of evaluating and verifying that the software product or the application does what is supported to do. The benefits of testing include preventing bugs, reducing development costs, and improving performance. It can be verified or to check the validity of that software. Software testing methodology. In software testing methodology, there are three types of software testing methodology. First is a white box testing, then black box testing. After that, third one is the gray box testing. Software testing methodologies are the various strategies or approaches used to test an application to ensure it behaves and looks as expected. This encompasses everything from front to back end testing, including unit testing and software testing. Then we have to first we have to learn about what is white box testing. White box testing is a testing technique that examines the program structure and derives test data from the program logic or code. The other name of glass box testing are clear box testing, open box testing, logic driven testing or path driven testing, and also it is also called as structural testing. White box testing is also called as structures testing because it is also known as clear box testing, code based testing, and glass box testing. White box testing requires a working grasp of programming. White box testing requires thoughts of knowledge. It's a simple to automate white box testing. The fundamental goal of a white box testing is to ensure that the code is of high quality. Typically, tester and developer are in charge of this testing method. It is possible to test the data, domains, and internal boundaries. White box testing is requires a working grasp of knowledge. Code accesses. Code accesses is required for white box testing if testing is outsourced. Benefits of white box testing is the code is might be stronger as a result. It enables the removal of superfluous lines of a code that may introduce hidden flaws. The drawbacks of white box testing is the if the code base is quickly involving automated test cases may become obsolete. The next one methodology is the white box testing. White box testing is a testing method that is used to test the software without having any knowledge of the program or application's underlying structure. Data driven box testing, data and functional testing are the sum of the other names of the black box testing. In black box testing, this sort of testing is best suited for higher level testing such as system testing and acceptance testing. In black box testing, knowledge of programming is not required to execute black box testing. The main objective of black box testing is to the major goal is to testing to determine what functionality of the system is being tested. Testing may be when the requirement specification paper has been prepared. The black box testing tested by the end user, developer, and the tester. There is a lack of granularity in black box testing. It takes less time and is less exhaustive. This isn't the greatest way for testing algorithms. Access to the source code isn't necessary for black box testing. Black box testing is suitable and efficient for lengthy code portations. The drawbacks of the black box testing is to if you constantly change your application, you will need to update your automation test script. The skill level required in black box testing is a low skill tester may test the applications without having any prior knowledge of the understanding of the programming language or operating system. The third one is the gray box testing. The gray box testing is a technique of software testing that uses a mix of black box testing and white box testing. This type of test will usually be conducted with the system requirements design specification and documentation and code available to the tester. The goal is to identify risks or potential problems in the design before coding start. Why we use the gray box testing? When doing software testing, you always run the risk and introducing bugs into the production. By finding and fixing the bug is or before feature is completed, having a way to find the issues in design before code is written can reduce this risk. Gray box testing is the combination of white box testing and black box testing. This testing technique is to test the software product or application with partial knowledge of the internal structure of the application. The purpose of this gray box testing is to search and identify the defects or to fix that defects and improve code structure or improper use of application. In black box testing with no coding knowledge. In white box testing with coding knowledge is required, and in gray box testing is the combination of black box testing and white box testing. It requires the partial knowledge of the coding. In gray box testing, we use the matrix testing, pattern driven testing, orthogonal array testing, regression testing. In matrix testing, in that business and technical risks which are defined by the developer in a software program are examined. Means in matrix testing it can define the business and in technical risks for an organization. In pattern testing it can be performed the testing, previous defects are analyzed. Means in any of the organization or business it can be identify the previous risk, or it can be analyzed, or it can be determined the causes and failures of that particular organization. In orthogonal array testing it is mainly a black box testing technique in that the test data have a number of permutation and combinations. It is performed when maximum coverage is required, when there are very few test cases and test data is large. This is very helpful in testing complex application. Fourth one is the regression testing. Regression testing is the type of testing to verify that code change has not adversely affected existing features. Means in real time it cannot be doing any effect regarding the previous existing system. It is also carried out to ensure that any defects has not affected to other functionality of the system. For example, in freelancer pages you can it is used for the HTML and CSS code for to develop the freelancer web application. In that you can change your tags or add the any tags in that without any affection of the previous system. Thank you.